The show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Colin Ray. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Just about to get started, Alex Call steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And this one is off and running.
That's a ball. No, that's down.
That
Ball,
one
that's just
misses.
out.
Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
On the ground, out to short. Swanson
He's
fires
out.
over to first. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. That one drilled left field. And that one is off the wall.
Batting third, the second baseman, Tom.
Nice
Edwards.
line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And now the 0-1. There's a strike at the knees. Pajes leads off first with 1 away. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Here comes Pajes around third. He will score, and they take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Nope, that's inside.
Man at second. Right back to him on the mound. In plenty of time to first, and there's 2 away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie to hit.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Ball, that's out.
In the air to left center, Crow Armstrong turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Dodgers with a run-scoring double. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Ball. Hey!
And that
That's a ball.
misses. 2-1. That one hit the knees for a strike. Crow Armstrong wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges. Next offering is fouled back. Payoff pitch. In the air, right field. And there's one away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Yeah, and what I love is it's an organizational philosophy, Boog. From instructional league to spring training, they practice this approach consistently, even in BP. When players are called up, they fit in right away, and that leads to success.
Seiya Suzuki in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering is fouled back. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. There's a swing and a drive. This one could be trouble. Into second, and he's got a double.
Batting third, the first
I
baseman.
love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Ball one.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
One out and a runner at second.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. And he'll reach second with one away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. And a swing and a miss there.
Nope. Ball one.
Tied up here in the early going.
Ball two.
The 2-1. To the right side. Freeman steps on the bag, and there are two down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Number 8, Ian Happ.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Right through there for a strike. Bush on third with two out.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Runner at third, two away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Swings and misses. They limit the damage here. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. All tied 1-1. Back here at the friendly confines. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry.
In an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball, that's outside.
And a 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Nope.
Late swing fouled off. That one
That's ball two.
close, ruled a ball. And it's 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Struck him out looking. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike three.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with two strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
One out man at first. Max Muncy will hit next. Another solid power season. That one off the mark. Ball one.
Aye.
Man at first, one away. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Here's a 1-2. And this one bounces away from Amaya. Throws to second, and he's got no chance. He's out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, try to get into scoring position, but if it doesn't get away very far or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Bregman. Long throw to first. They get the out on Muncy. And that ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the second. Tied one apiece. Bottom half of inning number two. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Nico Horner.
Hey!
That one ripped, but foul.
Ball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. One and two now.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And that skips in the dirt. Struck him out swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, Boog, that's an example of a good at-bat without getting into the hit column. He saw a lot of pitches right there, and that can set your team up for success later in the game.
Off the plate, ball one. Ball two.
That misses
Ball
the
three.
zone. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Right side, Edman throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Swanson.
And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Ball upstairs.
Out towards right center field. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. Here at Wrigley Field and at the plate for the Dodgers, Eliezer Alfonso. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Swings through that.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Alfonso checks his swing, appeal to third. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Call.
Ball! That pitch is out.
And the 1-0. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next.
Anytime you rip a line
center
drive the
fielder,
other way,
number
you feel
44,
really good
Andy
about what you did at the
Pajes.
plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So up next, Andy Pajes. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Right through there for a strike. Call at first, 1 gone. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2.
That's a ball. Outside, that's a ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Liner snagged at first. 1 left for LA. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. Back here at Wrigley Field, now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya.
Ball 1.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. This one in the air center field. Pajes should have this one. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Seiya.
Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one lifted to left. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. Back here at the friendly confines as we go to the top of the 4th. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this
That's
offense.
outside.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
In for a strike. Now 1-2. Game looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Freeman wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge.
That's a ball.
The 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses. 2-2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He's been a great free agent sign. And the 0-1. Mookie on the move. Swing and a miss. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man at second. Foul ball still 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Ball.
One, two now. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Ball.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Ball one.
Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball, right field. Stretches out and hauls it in. So the Dodgers leave one onto the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Ready to go, bottom four. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
That's outside.
Oh, that's off the plate.
And it's 1-0.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just missed.
That's out.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. To third, Muncy. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth.
Up next for the Cubs.
And here's a
left
look at
fielder,
how he's
number
using
8,
his pitches in this one.
Happ.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Busch over at second, 1 down. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 2. Happ lays off.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And a 3-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Out number 2.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Corner.
And that one is lifted in the air. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from second. The tag.
He's in there. He's safe.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Now it's the second baseman. He's 0 for 1. And that is out of play. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. Fouled off. He was late. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a bouncer. To first,
He's out.
They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
0-1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Going back. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab.
Man, I'm telling you, you better have your life insurance policy right. When you challenge the Ivy, there's brick behind that. It's not forgiving at all, but he seemed to be concerned about one thing, and that's making that catch. Nice job.
That's a ball.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Next offering is fouled back. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Ball.
Inside. Ball 3. The Dodgers down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today.
Hitter Alex Call.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And next is the designated hitter, Alex Call. 1 for 2. And that's it for a strike. 0-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And the 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Stays alive.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Dodgers down in order. They're down 2-1. Back here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Swanson.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Scott warming up as well. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Here's the 2-2. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Close, but
Ball
call
1.
the ball. Ball 1. And another ball.
That's a ball.
Ripped towards third. Muncy sends it to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. Ripped to third. That ends the frame. Cubs are down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here at the friendly confines. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Cubs,
in the game for the Cubs,
number
Antoine
75,
Kelly. This southpaw has been really good against left-handed
Kelly.
hitters. And that
Nope,
is
that's down.
downstairs. And that's ball one. That one
Ball,
missing
that's
inside. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Caleb Thielbar, a left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Woodford getting cranked up as well. Here's a 2-0. And that one fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
2. Nope, that's foul.
Next
Ball
pitch
3.
misses, and the count's full.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Got him swinging for the K.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Ground ball up the middle. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
On the ground. Throw to first in time.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there, and your teammates are loving it.
Here's Mookie Betts now. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog. Not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Inside, almost got him. The Dodgers with the tying run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Well, no need to go
Down.
right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Off the
Ball
mark
3.
there, and that's ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Man at second. Late swing, fouled off. The 3-1 is on the way. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Betts not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Liner snagged at first. One left for LA, and our score remains 2-1.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now for the
Dodgers,
bottom of the
number
6th, and there's a new
51,
pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
And he's been fantastic this year, really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
You know,
Nope,
these Cubs
outside.
putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Ground ball to the right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired in the
Up next
6th.
For the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
Yep, that
And
ball
no,
went out.
they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Ball 2. Hey!
That misses.
That's ball 3.
Ball 3. He swings and fouls one off. Payoff pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Bregman stands in
That's
with 2
inside.
away as he takes a ball. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. And the Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Here at Wrigley Field, top of inning number 7, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Inside corner, that's a strike. And the count even at 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Teoscar Hernandez waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong on his way over. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Dodgers, the third baseman, number 13, Max.
One out man at first. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, to try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
That's inside, and it's 2-0.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate, where this guy can do some real damage.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher, Eliezer.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Antoine Kelly is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Pitching change here. Trent Thornton, 32nd appearance.
Thornton.
Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
Ball, that's outside.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Here's a 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now we'll see if they can pick up that tie and run and start us over here in the late innings.
Back to the top of the order. Next is the Dodger DH, Alex Call. 1 for 3. That just misses, and that's ball 1. The Cubs holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And there's a ball.
That's just
Tough
out.
spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 3 balls, no strikes.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Andy Pajes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two on, 2 outs. Fastball for a strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Three-two. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Inning over. That's a crucial missed opportunity. Dodgers strand a couple, and they trail it here 2-1. Back here at Wrigley Field, Ian Happ up to hit.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
The 0-1. And Ian swings through it. Good job to fight that one off. In the air, right field. Tucker has a beat on it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Nico Horner.
Ball one.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The lefty ready and a 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And a 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Alex Vesia will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
new pitcher on now, Tanner Scott.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Two down, bases empty. Here's the second baseman. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 2-1. On the north side of Chicago, John Shambi and Chris Singleton. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Swings through that one for strike 1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Under it. One away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Fastball for a strike at 95. The Cubbies trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
No, that's down. Ball, that's inside.
Way out front for strike 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Three
That's
two
ball
now.
3.
Freddie Freeman lurking in the on-deck circle. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Crow Armstrong gets under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman.
There comes the
5,
skipper out of the
Freddie.
dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Trent Thornton gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Here comes a new arm for the Cubs,
Number
Jake
40.
Woodford.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 3 in this one. In the air to left center, Crow Armstrong. Under it. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at the friendly confines, Swanson digs in.
Shortstop, Gansby.
2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
Hey!
And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Scott measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The 0-2 gets a piece and stays alive. Right through there, got him. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you. Sold it really well with the arm speed, swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
High fly ball down the left field line. Going back.
That
And he
ball's
can't
foul.
quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Up next for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4.
So back to the top of the
Pete
order. So up next for Chicago,
Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hit hard on the ground is short. Betts whips it to first. Third out. It's the Cubs 2 and the Dodgers 1.
Now pitching for the
Jacob
Cubs,
Webb comes on
number
trying to close it out.
71.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Betts.
And a strike to the outside corner at 95.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Here's the 0-1. There's the strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Strike 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
1 down, runner at first. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. And the go-ahead run is on base. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with 1 away.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
The Dodgers with the tying run at third, go-ahead run at first. Here at the top of the 9th. Now a pitch out, and perhaps they were protecting against the squeeze. Two on, 1 out. That one almost got him.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but They're going to make him work to get this save.
The 2-1. And fouled off. That's too low.
That's down.
Full count now.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers, they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Payoff pitch. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Three-two now. The pitch is upstairs, ball four, and they're loaded.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at-bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Eliezer Alfonso. Golden opportunity right here. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Strike two. Stays alive. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Up the middle, Swanson. Glove flip for one, and that's a double play to end it.
You can still feel the energy in this ballpark. What a great finish. Everyone on their feet looking for that pitcher to get the final out. They strand the tying run at third. The go-ahead run was at second base. A lot of pressure, but they were able to pull it out. Nice W.
And your final score here today, 2-1. The Cubs go home.